Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samira. I'm a 6th-year medical student. Maybe you're watching this video because you got into medical school. In that case, congratulations. But maybe you're a struggling med student. I feel you. In this video, I will give you 5 tips on how to survive your first year of medical school. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's get started. My first tip is find out the study method that works for you. Some of us are visual learners like me. I love watching videos while studying. I used to watch Osmosis. If you don't know Osmosis, that's an amazing YouTube channel for medical students to learn a lot about certain diseases. But besides Osmosis, I also bought a whiteboard and I always use fun and colored sticky notes and markers because it stimulates my brain and it makes me remember more things. So if you are a visual learner, then use those things. However, some people are auditory learners. They learn the most by reading out loud and talking to themselves. No, you're not crazy. So try to figure out what works best for you. And if you don't know, you have a whole year to experiment with this. Try to be patient and flexible. And ask your friends what their study method is. Try it out yourself. This is a year to invest in a good study method because if you do that, it will benefit you for the rest of your life. My second tip is plan. I'm going to tell you a secret that I used in medical school that got me good grades. Before you start a course, go to your old available practice questions. And I know this sounds scary, looking through questions that you didn't prepare for. But bear with me. You go to those questions and you're going to look what type of questions they are asking. For example, what type of diseases, because those will be your high yield topics. But more importantly, you're going to look how are they asking those questions. Is it straightforward or is it multi-layered? Write all of this down because this will give you an idea what you can expect from this course. Afterwards, go to this course on Blackboard or whatever you're using and search for how many lectures you're going to have, how many study groups you're going to have, and what type of topics you're going to discuss on a certain day. And I will promise you, if you bundle all this information into one, you will have a killer study plan and hopefully this will get you good grades. My third tip is stop procrastinating. And I know it's easier said than done. I've made a whole video about it called How to Stop Procrastinating. If you didn't watch that video, by the way, I will link it down below. But in medical school, there's so much you have to learn in such a short amount of time that you have to be productive and smart with your time. Otherwise, you won't make it or you won't have a social life. We're not going to be the person that has to choose between sleep, grades, or social life. We're going to have them all. Try to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, am I a procrastinator? And if you are, there's still hope because I used to be a horrible procrastinator. Try to focus for 15 minutes each time. I know it sounds short, but just try it. If it's easy, then a week after that, try to do 20 minutes. And a week later, 25 minutes. Because I use the Pomodoro technique, so I try to concentrate for 25 minutes and then I take a break for 5 minutes each time. And after 4 rounds, I take a break for 30 minutes. And I found that this helped me a lot in concentrating and finishing all of my tasks. When you try this out, it can be a bit daunting and hard, but don't be harsh on yourself, but just try it and stick with it. And I promise you, after a couple of weeks, you will improve and your attention span will increase, and hopefully this will stop you to procrastinate. My fourth tip is have a good support system. A medical school can be overwhelming sometimes and it's really important to have a good support system. I was lucky to be still living at home during medical school because every time that I was struggling, I could go to my mom and tell her about my problems and she would give me great advice. I understand a lot of you are not living at home anymore, but try to call your family as much as possible and talk about the things you're struggling with, but also the great things about medical school, of course, because they're also excited to hear about those things. But besides family, it's also important to have a good group of friends. I was lucky to meet a lot of amazing people during medical school. I could talk to them about everything and they understood my problems because they were going through the same things. So try to talk a lot. Don't try to hold everything in because at the end of the day, you're going to think about it a lot. Maybe there are a lot of other people who are struggling with the same thing. So try to talk about it. My last but the most important tip is Be confident in yourself and enjoy the journey. Don't doubt yourself. You're in medical school for a reason. Don't try to compare yourself with other people because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're struggling with. So focus on yourself. Also enjoy this journey because medical school is really special and you will learn a lot about yourself during these upcoming years. And time flies by really fast. And I know everyone says it, but it goes by really quick. I cannot believe it's almost 6 years that I started my first year in medical school. And I feel so old now, but enjoy this journey and you will do great. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and good luck with your journey. Comment down below if you want me to do more medical related videos and what type of videos you want to see from me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.